Alright guys, and welcome back to the XR5 turbo build. You join me in here in my little lounge office on my computer. Basically what I figured out since the last one, tried a couple of things. The Haldex doesn't seem to be quite right. So what it's doing is it seems to be spinning up the back wheels but not quite as fast as it should. So what I'm doing now, I'm ordering a new Haldex diff unit just so I have some spares, just so I can test some things out. I'm not sure what's the problem, whether it's the controller, whether it's the pump. We'll have to see. But in this episode we're going to be testing that, having a look, and then getting the exhaust done. Who knows how far we'll get. We'll see. I'm really hopeful. Things are really close, so yeah, let's get to it and get going. Okay guys, so I've just been delivered the new Haldex unit. Basically what I've got here, I've got set up just a ground and a positive to a battery I've got on the side, basically just to make sure this thing works before I stick it in the car. What we're listening for is the pump firing up when I connect 12 volts. To be honest, I haven't actually done this before, so I don't know what it should sound like. But as long as that pump engages, I think it's working. So let's give it a try. Sounds like it's going to me. Sounds like it's going. Right, put it in gear. Put it in gear. Ah, there we go. Looks good. Right guys, so that's it, mission accomplished. As you saw there, back wheels are now moving, so literally the last thing to do, complete the exhaust and take it for a good drive. Obviously that's not going to be done today. I'm waiting for a few bits and pieces. Decided to order some exhaust wrap because I'm going to wrap the full downpipe, and I'm also going to wrap the back of the exhaust where it goes over the diff. Been advised to, it's probably a good idea, but yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. With the diff and the spare parts that I bought, turned out it was actually the pump that was clogged and whistling. To be perfectly honest, without buying that other unit, I probably wouldn't have worked out what the problem was. I probably would have spent more money. At least this way now, I've used the second-hand unit I bought as a test bed. I got bits tested. Turns out all my parts are actually working. So I've thrown all the Volvo parts back in and put that the Land Rover diff back together, the Haldex unit back together, and I'm actually going to just return that because there's no need for it and there's nothing wrong with it. So just over the moon. This is what I've been waiting for since day one. So yeah, just want to say again, thanks for bearing with me through all of this. We've finally seen some fruits of my labor, so hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I cannot wait to take it for a drive. Alright guys, so as you just saw, Mondeo moves under its own steam. Just drove it out for the first time, flipped it around, brought it in so we can work on the back section of the exhaust. I have seen one issue, the ABS light is on. Now, it could just be one sensor, it could be maybe some wiring, I don't know. Unfortunately, TalkPro doesn't read the ABS sensors, so I will need to probably get that plugged in, but I don't think that's going to be the end of the world. I don't think that's going to affect us too much. I'm going to do some research and then check it out. But first little turnaround seems to go okay. It's noisy as hell, with the exhaust that's cut off just behind the back doors here. But yeah, we are really fucking close here. I am so happy. I'm like chomping at the bit. I can smell the victory. I'm over the moon. Seriously, I'm so happy. Yeah. Well, let's get cracking to it. I think that's all for today. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up early, and me and my dad are going to get this thing fabbed out. So, yeah. See you all in the morning. Alright guys, welcome back to the last bits of the build. So, made a good start today. Got the back part of the exhaust out and chopped up all the last bends of the 3-inch that I've got, because what we're going to basically need to do is change where this end bit is, because I don't know if you can see here, it's actually fouling on where, you know, the diff mount is over here, and it's fouling against the top over here. So what I need to do is I need to sort of move this back a bit. So chop this, extend it, and I also want to get this from out from where it is now, which is kind of over the drive shaft, so it limits a lot of space, and I want to move it further out, maybe further down, into the rest of the car there, just so it gives us a bit more space, you know, where the drive shafts go up and down, basically, just in case. I don't want to touch this on anything, but yeah, I'm going to be doing lots of chopping, lots of modifying today. So it goes from 3-inch there into a collector, into, I think it's 2.75. I haven't quite measured it yet, but I need to get some more, and that's where we are at the moment. Got a bit more to do on the center section to bring it up around through the petrol tank around the diff, and then put a flange on where it can mount onto that, and then work my way backwards. So another busy day today. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today probably. Well, losing lights, it's definitely going to be it for it today. Can't really grind and weld, neighbours will complain. Got about 2 or 3 foot further on the middle section, on the centre section, and it's really difficult just getting it up and through and around the diff and around all the chassis legs and everything. So all measured up to the back flange now, all sort of marked and everything. So tomorrow morning we're going to come out, we're going to just go crazy with the welder, weld that all up. And what I've decided to do after a load of thinking and soul searching is I'm going to remake the back part of the system. purely because the one that's on here is custom made. Back pockets are so big, they're actually sideways, and it's just, it doesn't go in, it doesn't look neat, it's doing my head in basically. So I'm going to go tonight, I'm going to order some 2.5-inch pipe, because I've got loads of 3-inch, no 2.5 out the back, and then get this done. But it does mean it's going to set me back a little bit, probably going to set me back a couple of days, I reckon, but hopefully, as long as deliveries are quick, it's still going to be this week, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, till tomorrow, see you then. Right guys, just want to give you a quick update, as I haven't really been able to video too much of what's been going on, besides it's just the same thing, just bits of welding, tape grinding, you know, getting under the car, fitting the next like 3 inches, grinding, welding. So it's been a real pain, but we're getting quite far along now. The downpipe is obviously complete, as you saw. The center section is now pretty much complete. There it is over there. I'm just going to wait till this damn pouring rain stops and then get it up, put 2 bolts in. I am missing a bit of bar to make the last hanger on that, so I can't quite finish it up. But what I can do is I can get just a temporary thing to hold it there, and we can work on more of the back of the exhaust. Unfortunately, with everything closed down, it's a bit hard getting supplies. I've managed to get piping in, or well, tubing for the exhaust for all the bits that I needed. Getting things like hangers, like bar, for some reason is extremely hard. But yeah, we've done really well. Let's have a little bit of a look on how things are going here. So, as you can see, all the way through, that's mounts up to the downpipe down there, and this comes all the way around. Funny angle to go around where the diff sits here, so it goes around the controller and then up over the side shaft, and then this is where the back piece comes on. Have a quick look under there, see if we can see. No, you can't really see too much, but what we've got over here is we've got a jigsaw puzzle of a rear section. So from there, we're going to have that going out. That comes out of there, and then it goes to this piece. Let's grab it and put them on the floor. So it goes to the center collector. Now, the collector, whatever you call this, it goes from 3-inch to 2.5 at the back. I've cut the boxes off because I wasn't happy with this. It wasn't actually square, as you saw. I don't know if you guys noticed in the other parts of the video, but the boxes were at an angle, and it was making it really hard to line the tail pieces up properly. Yeah, I just wasn't up for it, and since we're redoing it all, I figured chop it all into pieces and we'll do this properly. Also, as you can see over here, this is going to be the final step. I've got some, let's see if you can see the color, titanium exhaust wrap. Now where that's going to go is along this section of the exhaust here, where it goes really close to the diff, and then a little bit of the back piece, probably to about the collector. And then I'm going to do the whole downpipe, because that downpipe is really close to the gearbox, really close to the IRD. Just try to get as much heat out of there as possible, basically. So I'm going to wrap probably about a foot or 2 of that, and then probably about a foot of this, and then probably about 3 foot of the downpipe, but I'm going to have to wrap it in sections. I don't want to wrap over the flexi. I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if it's safe to wrap over the flexi. I'm just going to not do it. Obviously, if it does flex, I don't want it pulling it apart and stuff. So right now, as you can see, the rain is pretty crappy out there. I'm just waiting for it. I don't know if you can see all those drips coming off the car. Just waiting for it to calm down a little bit, and then I can get the center section up. And then we are going to, I've got the garage closed just over the back to stop as much of the water as I can. I'm going to sweep this out, and we're just going to brave it. I'm going to get my freaking wetsuits on, and we're going to get under there. I will try and get photos and videos and stuff. It is a bit difficult because, as I say, I don't know if you can see all the welds in there. It's basically one section, measure, put it up, bring it out, grind it, weld it, put it on. It's just an absolute nightmare coming around here. Yeah, when you're working on an exhaust, definitely a medium lift is probably the bare minimum. Obviously, I'm doing this on my own. I'm filled with passion, filled with excitement, so I don't really mind doing this. My dad's a bit skeptical about the welding in the rain and the wind, but it's getting done. I want to still drive this thing this weekend. I want to at least try to take it for a good test drive. So basically, if let's say I don't have time to wrap the whole thing, I'll stick the hanger on, I'll get it all finished, and I'll take it for a little drive, and I'll probably video that. But yeah, as you can see, got the workshop all set up inside of here. Got my little dog here chilling with me. Yeah, we are doing as much as we can. This rain is really holding me up though. At least the car's got a wash. The car is looking 1,000 times better. So yeah, be with an update hopefully soon. Right guys, just want to do a quick update. I've been working quite a lot this morning. Me and the dad have been fabricating up some pieces of the exhaust. So we finished the whole center section. Besides one hanger, there's one hanger we're going to do now. And then we moved on to this, the back section. So that is now pretty much done. It's much squarer than it was before. It was a lot more angled than that. Obviously we haven't got the tail pipes on yet, you know, the end pieces, because I'm going to fit it up to the car, put the other hanger on, make sure it's in the middle, and then weld on the end tips. So yeah, we've done pretty damn well today. I'm planning on going for a test drive this afternoon, so I might take you along with me, just depending on how it goes. But yeah, progress is progressing along well. Right guys, so you're going to join me for the very first test drive of the Mondeo. Just started it, it's up and going. The battery is completely toast, so I think I might even need to buy a new battery for this. It just won't start at all. I have noticed this didn't happen yesterday, so I think it's related to the battery. The handbrake light is on, and there's no mileage, and there's no distance to empty, no trip meter, so it may just be my battery's a bit low. But yeah, let's check this out. I'm going to quickly flip it around and we're going to go for a bit of a drive up the road. As you can see, it's raining like hell, so that does not help, but because I'm obviously going to take it easy. I'm a bit worried that anything happens and it breaks down. I must say it smells a bit oily. Might just be stuff burning off that everything we've been touching all over. It smells a little bit like gearbox oil, which is a bit weird, but I did rub a load of gearbox oil over that driver's side shaft, so when it went through the IID it wasn't, it didn't catch up on anything. So hopefully that's all it is. Maybe it's just dripped down onto the exhaust, who knows. But yeah, let's go for a drive. Right guys, so we just pull onto the road, let's see how it goes. Bit of a weird sound. I think it's my brakes though. I think it's the brakes burning in. Let's see how it goes. Still got all the dash lights on. Scared to turn it off and start it again just in case it doesn't start with this battery being so buggered. Pretty sure that's what it is. ABS lights on. That should have gone out by now. Might just be the handbrake. Oh, I just noticed the speedo's not working either. Definitely something to do with the battery though, I think. It's definitely in limp mode. Yeah. It does seem to be going okay. Just one boost over 0.4 of a bar, which means it's in limp mode. So we're going to check this out, take it back home, have a look, see if we can see anything obvious, and take it from there. Right guys, so nursed it home quickly, and because I didn't want to turn it off while I was driving, because as you know I think the battery's on its way out. Got home, my dad asked me is everything okay. I said, oh, the clocks are a bit weird, it's in limp mode. Excuse me. So he said, have you tried to turn it off and start it? And I said, well, obviously a bit scared. I didn't want to have to call him out and jump me while I'm over there. So he said, I'll do it now. Turn it off, turn it on. Seems to be on. Got digits. Oh, I had digits on my clock. Tell you what, I'm going to try this one more time. I think I know what it is. Pretty sure I know what this is. Yeah. Okay, I have seen this before. I think what it is my Bluetooth ODB reader. It does something weird if you start the car with it in. And I just haven't started the car in so long, I didn't really realize. We're in luck. So let's flip it around again and go for another drive. Let's see this time if we can get any speed up. Okay guys, just a quick update. Did a bit of something weird again. It's all the numbers disappeared again, and then the engine management light came up, and it said I had a code. So I scanned for the codes, and it gave me a vehicle speed sensor code. So gonna check this out. Still gonna go for a bit of a drive. It's charging up some more power in the battery. So hopefully these are all just low battery issues. But let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay. It's definitely not in limp mode anymore. Feels good. That felt solid. Obviously it is. Just put it in third gear halfway through the gears and dumped it quite softly. Not really stressing this out too much because not really time to break stuff. Let's have another squirt. Yeah, that's quick. That's quick. Here comes a national limit. Let's see what happens. Let's get it down to second gear. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna wait till I get onto the straight, because don't want to whip the tail out or anything weird. You never know. Okay, it's still wheel spun there, but that was quite quick. I don't know. That was just front or rear wheels spinning there or what, but felt good. Definitely felt good. Yeah, so after that little run, just coasted a little bit, and it's done it again. It's gone into this weird mode. So there's definitely something weird going on. I don't think it's anything to do with the actual car, because it's, I mean, like, I don't think it's anything to do with sort of the things that I've touched, but you never know with electrics. It's done exactly the same thing again, but this time it hasn't thrown a code. It's just got no speed going, got the revs going, got no distance, got no miles remaining. Needs to turn it off and turn it on again, I think. So yeah, let's check this out. So I just want to show you guys what it's actually doing. As you can see, all these dash lights on. My handbrake's not on at the moment. ABS lights on. Traction control, that's always been on. And as you can see, no miles, no anything. So let's have a quick look what happens when we turn this thing off. It's definitely something weird going on because it's hard to turn off. So let's check. Wait, come on. There we go. It's all gone off now. So yeah, let's give it a little test, see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you ready for this? Let's go around this circle here quick. so that's pretty much where I'm going to call this episode for today. As you can see, another day of pouring rain. Have got the car up. So after yesterday's test, what I've decided after doing some thinking is put it up, put some more oil in the diff, see how that goes, well in the Haldex part, see how that goes, because there's either two problems. It's either low in oil and it's not engaging properly, or that pump is just not strong enough, it's had too much debris go through it and it's not quite engaging the clutches. But see what it kind of felt like maybe in second gear it wasn't engaging fully, it wasn't slipping, but in third gear it definitely engaged because it was faster than it's ever been in third gear. No slip in third gear, and with the weather yesterday it would have definitely slipped. As you saw in third gear in the first video, in the dry it was slipping. So it's definitely positive, it's definitely faster than it has been, so things are going along. Basically what I've got left now, the actual big pieces are all done. So the exhaust, the actual all-wheel drive conversion, all the bracketry, it's all done. What I'm going to be doing now in the start of the next video is dropping off the exhaust, checking for any pinholes and cracks, heat wrapping it, painting the prop brackets. I have got to sort out a riv nut for the prop brackets because I noticed one of them has come loose, which is not great, but we'll sort that out. And then after that, chuck some more diff fluid in, and then go for a drive and see how it goes. So I am extremely hopeful. I'm hoping it's not the pump that's gone, because that is the most expensive bit. I think new they're about 260 quid, so fingers crossed it's not that. But yeah, it's feeling good. I'm over the moon. This thing was super quick yesterday. It was definitely faster than it has ever been, and it definitely has more to give. So sounds good. No knocks and bangs. The exhaust sounds good. Yeah, I'm over the moon. I'm really happy. I'm seeing the fruit of my labour all coming together. It's just a pity about this damn rain. On one hand, I'd love to go do some skids. On the other hand, I've got to get under it to do some stuff still. So what I might do is I might do some more testing, put some diff fluid in, and maybe even take it for a drive today, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get the exhaust off today, unfortunately. This rain is just, as you can see under the car, it's dripping away and there's puddles underneath there already. So got it on a level. Gonna probably get some diff fluid in it at the start of the next video for you guys. Get some diff fluid in it, and then maybe take it for a drive and see how it goes. But yeah, you guys got a feeling. I got a feeling for how it is now. You've seen the driving, all feels good. So again, hope you're keeping you guys interested. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Do it all over again. Share, subscribe, like, hit that bell button. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel it's going. Any suggestions, anything. Just I'm open for it. I'm absolutely over the moon. This is all coming together. Probably one last episode, which is the next one, and we're doing all 0 to 60 trials. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me, guys.